Hey guys, what is going on? Steve here with Scotch and Things. Hey, I kind of like doing these truck videos. Couple cool announcements about the channel. I really appreciate all you guys' support right now. It's really growing, which is going to help me do something, it's a secret, that's coming up. All I'm going to say is please, there are, maybe I'll try and link them down below. I always say that, but then I suck. Hey, go look on the channel. There a couple videos ago. From Stinger USA. They make handguards and other accessories and whatnot. All I'm going to say is they've been really cool for a while now. Not a while, they've always been cool. Great company, awesome customer service. I've been super happy with the products I've gotten from them so far. And let's just say I've got something for you guys. So like, share, subscribe. It's going to be the most important thing for you to do. But we'll just drop it at that. Just expect something very cool. Hopefully maybe next week sometime. Like I said, I'm going back on the road again for work for a couple days and then should be home, and then we'll go from there. Lots of crazy stuff going on in the world right now, guys. No more Gen 4 Glocks. I think that's been out for a while. Glock announced a while ago. Some people have talked about it, some haven't. I was going to a while ago and then just kind of forgot about it, really. Gen 3s will still stay in production because you can get those in California. And maybe other places, but you can still get Gen 3s in California. That's like the only Glock you can get in the state of California. People love Gen 3, nothing wrong with Gen 3. And then, Gen 4s came out. They've been out for a while. I mean, the Gen 5 gun has been out for now, gosh, how long has that been out for? 4 years? 5 years maybe? God, time just slips away. Maybe 4 or 5 years, maybe 4 years. Anyway, the Gen 4 gun's great. That's what introduced the new stippling pattern. Like I said, I love my Gen 3s, but the Gen 4 just has a better texture. Same texture it's on the Gen 5, except now on the Gen 5s, you know about all the changes. Come on, you guys haven't been living under a rock. But honestly, why does, Glock need to make 3 different versions of the same gun, really? I mean, a Gen 3 is the same as a Gen 4, except the Gen 4 has the different guide rod spring and different texturing. But then the Gen 5 is where it gets a lot of big changes. And some people just prefer, I mean, everybody has their favorite. My favorite's the Gen 3, but honestly, if I had to, I mean, I think I'd switch everything over to Gen 5, maybe. It's hard. It's hard to decide, honestly. I really like the Gen 5, how it feels, but I have a Gen 4. All my other, I've got one Gen 3 and one Gen 5, and really everything else is, well, I guess the 48 and 43 kind of count like Gen 5s, kind of. But really everything else is a Gen 4. I don't think it really matters. They're all pretty much the same, unless you are really have a problem with finger grooves or something like that. It's all the same. So why do they need to make 3 different versions of the same thing? And now really, if you're talking Glock 17, 4 different versions of it right now, because they have that new P80 out, which is a throwback to the Gen 2. Or Gen 1 maybe, I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. It just really, yeah, it's a Glock and it's cool. It just doesn't really excite me. But here is what is really exciting, guys. If you are super bummed out about Gen 4s going away, holy crap, guys. I've got to turn the camera around right now. Sorry, my hand is in the way. But there's a hearse across the street from me, made out to be like the Ghostbusters Echo 1 vehicle. All it needs is the plate. Oh, it's turning. There we go. That is awesome. I've never seen that before here in town. Must be just for Halloween, maybe? Who knows? That is... that's super cool. Hope that came through. But Okay, sorry for the interruption. Squirrel. If you're super bummed out about those Gen 4s going away, because it's really, I mean, saying that the Gen 3 is still available, I haven't seen a Gen 3 at a retailer near me for a very long time. I know they're starting to float in right now as people, as guns are real scarce right now. Some people are starting to report Gen 3s at dealers and at gun stores, but honestly, I haven't seen one in a long time. But what's weird is, like, and Glock also announced that they were going to start making all the 9mm offerings in, you know, Gen 5, or they do make all the offerings in Gen 5, and they're announcing that like 40 and others are going to be Gen 5 right now. So I think you can still get, I completely forgot to look, but you can get other Glocks that aren't available. So the other calibers other than 9mm in Gen 4. We're talking about 9mm Glocks here. Sorry, guys. But what is cool, if you're a super fan of a Gen 4 9mm and you can't find one anywhere, go on Glock's website and look, and they're available for LEO only, law enforcement. Which means if you are not law enforcement and you still want a Gen 4 Glock and you are a GSSF member, that gets you blue label pricing. So not only do you get blue label pricing, you can still get a Gen 4 Glock if that's what you want. So no more Gen 4 Glocks in 9mm, which was old news. But if that's your jam and that's what you really want, hey, become a GSSF member. Go out, try one of the indoor-outdoor shoots. It's a lot of fun. But what that does get you is blue label pricing, and it gets you availability to Gen 4s if that's what you want. So, like I said, I honestly, in my area, I haven't seen a Gen 3 in probably 5 years around here. It's all been Gen 4s and Gen 5s. So, if that's your thing, if you really like, if Gen 4 is what you want, and it was pricing too. Gen 4s were a little bit more cheaper, you know, than the Gen 5s. So there you go. I like them. I like the Gen 4s. I don't mind them. Like I said, I wouldn't honestly. Now I have a Gen 3 and that's my favorite. I'm not searching out more Gen 3 guns. I've got the one Gen 319, and I'm happy with that. And then anything else, really, I really dig the grip of the Gen 5, but if it was a Gen 4 or Gen 5, it doesn't really matter one way or the other. You know, trigger, and so the trigger's better in Gen 5s, different, the marksman barrel in the Gen 5s, but honestly, if you've shot both, they're the same. It's just if you like, they're the same, but they're not the same. But if you like finger grooves or not, that's what it comes down to, guys. So if you're bummed out that you were one of those guys that really liked finger grooves and now you can't get a gun with finger grooves, you can. You just gotta be a GSSF member. So there's that, guys. I thought I'd bring that to you. It's news, it's not news, but maybe some of you didn't know. Like, share, subscribe, and definitely stay tuned for some upcoming videos. You're not gonna want to miss out what's coming up. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.